I ain't fuck up. I fucked up a little bit. Like, you know, out of like 2 bands, I probably got down to like my last like 600.
Yeah.
500 or something. I'm like, damn, hold on, I gotta do something.
Do something with this.
I'm about to have nothing.
You fucked up again?
Man, I'd have made the necessary calls and dove back in it.
And I never saw that coming. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. For sure.
For majority artists, you know who know about you though.
Yeah.
It's desirable to get a King Teeth interview, so it's like, yeah, you doing your job.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
No, I had to get in. You was like, man, I don't know what's gonna happen in 7 days. I was like, look, all right, I'm gonna figure this shit out.
I think that might have been your exact response. We gonna have to figure it out next week.
No, for real.
That's exactly what you said.
Cause I've been there. Shit, you never know when you walk in the course, man. That motherfuckers put 30 guns.
Ain't no guarantee. Your lawyer could tell you the best shit.
Man.
Something different could happen.
Straight like that.
Absolutely.
But right now you outside, you living, you walking good. My boy was, look, we gonna put the other video up. That was only like 2 weeks ago. My boy walking good now, I'm telling you. Yeah, we got it. Hell yeah.
I done got married too.
Damn.
Congratulations.
May 2nd.
May 2nd.
No, so we name it, you know, just all the good things that done happened since.
Yeah, we got a name. We gotta put it out to the universe, man. Let people know, man.
I got married, bro.
It ain't all bad, man. You got married.
My 12 year first love, sweetheart, whatever you want to call it. We went to the same school, just not at the same time.
12 years.
Still my high school sweetheart. Yep, 2013, December.
That's beautiful.
It'd be 12 years and what 6 months?
Damn.
It'd be 12 years. Yeah, we got that page. Shout out to our little Instagram page. We done started called 12 Years Later. So
okay.
Shout out to that. You know, we gonna build that up from the ground up. That's my baby. Her name Reese, man. That's my baby.
I love it, man. How does it feel actually like doing marriage though, like actually taking that step forward, y'all? Cause I mean, y'all was together for 12 years already.
Yeah.
Like, what made you? Be like, I'm just.
I ain't gonna lie. The main difference for me, and I want to say this too, it's not a burden to be committed when we want to. It's not. I don't feel like I'm missing out on nothing. And then, you know, let's be 100. You know, when we had got back together, cause you know what I'm saying, at the same time we done had our
the real shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, our makeup situations. But you know, before we got married, I was committed. So, but I don't know what it is. I'm still outside with the guys, with the homies, whatever the case may be. I'm putting myself in situations to where a woman could approach me or whatever you know the case may be. But you know, like after marriage, I be with the guys. It just be us though. As soon as a nigga say like, bro, let's go shoot to the bar or something like that, I'm like, let me call my wife, see if she won't come outside.
Type shit. Okay.
But it's
you
not
like that.
If not, I'm going home.
Yeah, that's because she can vouch. If not, I'm going home. Drop me. He can vouch. I'm going home. If not, I got my big brother Kirk with me too.
I love that.
You know, I mean, Kinsman KJ. He on that 2 a.m. at it's called 2 a.m. on the 9. That, you know, new track on the recently released mixtape. What's the go-to guy?
Come on, what's the go-to guy?
That's bro first. You know what I'm saying, on 50 platform. That's his first release. Joint, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my song with a feature. That's both our songs when we came together.
Yes,
he paid for the session.
Yes, sir.
To put me in the stool, not even knowing we just about to go in here and get active together.
Right, I wouldn't even plan to get on that shit.
Yeah, like that's our song. So you know, but yeah, you know, bro, about it's not burdensome to be committed. Like when you really like don't see nobody else but your wife, it ain't even a burden.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind going home, and just sex is better when you married. I'm gonna throw that out there. Sex is better when you married. It just feel better. It feel better. Like ain't no other option.
Committed too though.
Yeah, like
that's
it feel way better to be all the way locked in. It feel better when your partner know you locked in.
Yeah.
I guess I said it feel better when your partner know like.
You ain't playing about her.
I'm laying in the bed I appreciate you. Yeah. I'm laying in the bed the other day next to her, and a girl jumped on my Facebook DM or whatever. Like I made a video, you know, she just talking about niggas not supporting or whatever. Had nothing to do with nothing sexual. Girl jumped in my DM like, what you say you had some good dick? I'm like, ooh, I'm telling. She talking about what you telling them? I said her. She talking about who you telling? I said you. I said here, hand through the phone, man. I'm talking about her. I know y'all don't know, y'all ain't her close friends. She done screenshotted it, posted it. you know, like jumping in the married man DM is just crazy. It's like all her friends jumped in like, shit, when we sliding on that bitch, like.
I said we slide at dawn. Look, one
Man, we ride at dawn. They was going in. And they got the roasting her all in the close friends and shit. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
I done got this girl in deep shit.
Hey, if you know anything, he telling in them DMs. Don't be sliding.
I'm telling.
He telling. You don't even try.
Hey, listen,
I'm a rat. Past the roof.
Yep, I'm a rat. I'm telling.
The only ones we condone.
Yeah. No, for sure.
No, for sure. If you going home to your lady, we condone that. If you telling her what's going on, we condone that because she telling you.
I'm telling her everything that's going on. I'm not bullshitting. I don't like pictures. I don't comment on girls' pictures. And before we got married, I used to comment and reciprocate on like the female artists and stuff like that. Now at the most you'll get a like, but all that, you know, anything that could be misinterpreted, and I don't do none of that. Like I might say, keep going, keep working, flat out. That's
flat
like I don't leave no room for her to feel concerned.
I like that.
And I see the difference in the way she deal with me because I'm like that. So.
I like that. What's the King Team Network? We got Brickfair in the building. It's finally that time, man. He hit me up. He was like, man, some shit going on. We got to do this real quick. I was like, say no more. Say no more. But it's been time, but like a lot of shit happened.
Yeah.
Good, bad.
Yeah.
And a lot of bounce backing. But you looking good, my boy. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm all right. This thing working. I'm cold, man. My leg feel a lot better, bro. First interview, too, by the way. This is my first interview ever that's go ever drop anything. I did a small interview like 2 years ago, but it never dropped or nothing like that. So you know, this is my first interview. This is my first interview right here, especially with a platform this big.
Man, I appreciate that, man. We appreciate you being here, man. Like the fact that like not only you rocking with our family, Fully Focused.
Shout out to Fully
Come
Focused.
on now, Poochie. Like you been locked in, but it's just like. You really created your own motion, your own shit going on. You really ain't try to hide behind none of the other artists that you could have and just ride they like you was like, nah, I'm me.
For sure.
And you really stand on that. I ain't even gonna lie, boy. You be really talking what you talk. Like even before we got on camera, like you fighting pending cases right now. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't no faking. Like this is some real.
Yeah, I got caught in 7 days.
So like, how you feeling, man? How your mental? How you holding up?
I'm more concerned with my wife than myself. The first and only offer we done got so far is a 5-year offer. Damn. Out of Lake County. I got some it's pretty much all drug cases. I got some drug cases in Cuyahoga County too, but out of Lake County, like you know, I mean that's what's going on with that. So my mental really is because it's a chance I could even get a grace period, maybe 90 days, 6 months, whatever, just to go through physical therapy for my leg. So it's still a chance that I, like, even if they just come with time or something, that I could still have some more time out here, maybe. I don't know yet. Glory to God, I get it. But my thing is, as far as mentally, just making sure she in the best position possible. You know, I got some family members that she locked in with that love her. You know, when I did my 7, she was at the family function. She was like feeling my position. Yeah. Like, so she had a great relationship before I came home from my 7. She had a great relationship with my family and stuff. So I know she ain't alone. She got a great support system of her own. So my mental was just really all her for real.
I love that, man. Because your priority is straight. But, man, like,
you know, 2 years ago, probably couldn't have said that. I was wilding a little bit a couple years ago.
Nah, definitely. Nah, you definitely cleaned up everything you trying to do. Like, I see, like, you moving with the family now. You moving with the unit. Like, it ain't just, I'm just doing whatever I want to do no more. Yeah. Now, there's two big things. So, for sure, like, right before the 7 and then how that all went down. Okay. But then, like, you kind of came back and it was like nothing happened. Like, you came back with like some determination in your damn self to be like, nah, I'm really about to be out here doing my shit and really become a name out here. And you did that. Okay. So, kind of take me to the 7, like right before. Like, was you rapping before? Was you? Okay. I know you was in the streets, of course, but like, what was going on?
Okay, what led up to me getting my 7 years is when I really Okay, before that I was in the streets. I was pretty much all trap.
Okay.
I was just all trap.
Yeah.
But you know, life, and you know, when I hit a wall, I was trying to find different ways to generate revenue.
Yeah.
I linked up with a cousin of mine who ended up telling on me. Tommy. Yeah, I'm gonna name drop Tommy. Who ended up telling on me as part of how I got 7.
Okay. But at this time, you
I
had
started
already
breaking
been
in
in
cars
the
with
shit?
him.
Gotcha.
I wasn't doing no rapping yet. Or nothing.
Okay.
I've been rapping since I was a kid, but as far as releasing or doing the show or anything like that, I wasn't doing nothing like that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? As far as the trap go, I had hit a wall, so I ended up thinking back over him. We ain't been around each other like 4-5 years maybe. So at the time, he was breaking in cars and stuff like that, so I started doing that. And you know what I'm saying? And we ended up breaking in the house too. And then, so I had cases like that. Then I had a case involving my wife. I told you I've been with her 12 years, so this was before the 7 and 8 thing. I went to the Walmart in Bedford before it closed down. You know, dude was being disrespectful, called my wife by her name. I ended up breaking his jaw in 6 places. And ended up getting 6 years. And when I was a year into the 6 years, a detective came to see me. So I knew I was about to get indicted for the house robberies and stuff I did with my cousin.
So it was all
and I ended up getting an extra year added on.
From the house robbery?
Yeah, so it started out as I got indicted for shooting him.
Okay, so you went all the way.
Right. After, boom, we did the house lit and then he stole, because I had been up for a couple days trying to get my phone back on or whatever. So, and I'm only talking about that because it's a closed case. All of it was closed cases. So I ended up, I was trying to get my phone back on, so I had already been up for a couple days when we hit the house lit. So when we got everything, I'm like, bro, drop me off. I'm about to go in the crib to wifey. And you know, next day he don't answer. Like 9 days go past, and I ended up catching up to him. When I caught up to him, I ended up shooting.
Okay.
So, you know, fast forward, I ended up getting time for that burglary because my prints was already in the system. Like,
So had you been in trouble before that?
No, see, I didn't get in trouble before that, but when I first went to the county for the Walmart situation, I broke the dude's off for disrespecting her.
That's when you first had.
And my prints had got in the system.
Gotcha.
Then the burglary came.
Gotcha.
So I ended up getting time. I didn't tell on them, and I ended up getting my 6 years. Everything for the burglary, for the felonious assault. You know, I mean, having to do it with wifey at the Walmart. For, you know what I'm saying, some receiving stolen property stuff, I had 6. And a year into the 6, a detective came to see me about shooting my cousin. So when I read his statement, he told on himself in the statement about the burglary. He said he shot me because we did this and that. Then I had stole this from him, and I seen this with my own eyes. Like, bro, I'm already doing time. Why? If you gonna tell, why not just say I shot you? Why is you? But you know, I'm luckily for him, he didn't end up getting indicted for that. Okay. You know, even though he told on himself, right, or whatever. But so I wound up getting indicted. That was like in August. I wound up getting indicted probably like that October. I went back to the county for F2 felonious assault.
But you was in jail the whole time, right?
Yeah, I was in jail for a year at the time. I got locked in October 2015. October 2016, they brought me back.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you know, I'm in there for that, but they dropped it from an F2 felonious assault to F3 attempted assault with a 1-year gun spec. The judge he gave me a year for the F3 attempted assault, ran concurrent with my 6. So I ran with my 6, but the gun spec was automatically separate. Right. That made my 6 7.
Right. For the 1. So.
And that's how I got 7.
So with that 7, well, you had already did a year, so now you have 6 more. So you was like, damn, I already did that.
I had 6 to start with.
Yeah, you had 6 to start.
Now I'm back at 6.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Where's your mind at? Because now you in here. You already in here for 6 years, but now you in here for another year added on top of that.
I ain't gonna lie, my first 4 years in prison, I was just in the Bible and working out. Okay. But then, like, you know, I ain't gonna say who, but one of my family members had ended up coming down there with like 4 years, and he was just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you depending on everybody and stuff like that. Like, if your girl ain't got it, or if your grandma ain't got it, or daughter, if you need something done and they ain't got it, what you gonna do? So I'm gonna just go without it. He said no, and he ended up, you know, getting in motion himself. Put me in motion, and so like my last 3 years, I was self-sufficient.
You was hustling in there.
Yeah, I was self-sufficient. I finally bought me a phone. They bought me another phone. Then got me a CEO who was doing whatever I tell her to do. So I was getting the bag. I was doing my own thing my last 3 years. So
got you.
I came home. I know you had asked about this when you initially asked the question about my mindset when I came home with the music. And what made that easier was, you know, people like my brother. Like, I got brothers and cousins and guys from, you know, from where I'm from Kinsman, guys from Bartlett. Okay. They all came together. Every show I had, they throwing the pink bandanas on. Man, we was showing up 30 to 40 deep.
Now, was you thinking about this in prison?
Yeah.
You was?
Yeah. Breaking News Entertainment been LLC since I was in prison. I came home and got the EIN for it.
Got you.
I got the drawing for it with the hands. I got the drawing done by my neighbor in prison. I came home and got it digitized. Everything was a vision from before him, beforehand.
So, what kind of spark was it when you started becoming self-sufficient?
My little brother Tom died. My little brother Tom died. That's when I wrote my first rap again for the first time since I've been in prison. Like, I wrote my first song. It was called Make 'Em Pay or whatever. I still ain't, I want to redo that. I came home and recorded it, but I ain't like the beat I chose and stuff. So, but I wrote that first song January 2018. He died July 2017. So 5 months later, I wrote my first song. Within like 6 months, I had the breaking news concept. I had done the music I've been writing and stuff like that. So, and I still had like 4 years left. So, I was able to build up some music too. Yeah.
So you was writing a lot at the last 4 years.
Then when I really got hip to the tablets, when they started letting us print out the letters we send out, I would write my lyrics. Like, say I'll be writing my wife, I'll write a whole song in a letter, send it to her. Then I would print it out from the JPEG and they'll give it to me. Once I print it out on paper, I send it to my grandmother's house or send it to my wife's house. So I had all my music when I came home.
That's fire. So when you came home, did you go straight to the studio? Like, what was your mindset when you was going into the...
and this was DJ Rod come in that my brother was tied in with Bree Money and I think her brother named Jets. They used to be at DJ Rod's spot. We'll probably still do. But like my first day out, he took me straight to an Airbnb. He had got and stuff like that.
That's fire.
But you know, that second day out, he took me to DJ Rod and I recorded that. That's where I recorded a lot of them songs from 2023. That Who Got a Problem song and. But that whole first mixtape, that Catch Me If You Can mixtape, was all recorded.
Which was hard as fuck, by the way.
I appreciate that, man.
Like, was those is the ones you was writing in prison?
Man, like maybe 2 of those songs I wrote in prison. I came home, the vibe once I got out was so different. Yeah. I was talking crazy when I got out. Man, all of them songs was like, you know, the vibe of being released. I didn't really use like none of my songs. Even still now with this mixtape, right? None of that from shit I wrote in the joint, man.
Really?
No.
Wait, that was just getting you prepared then. That's but it's gonna come back one day. I bet you.
I'm gonna end up using some of the songs, man.
I think so. There's some gems in there.
It's different though. The vibe definitely be different versus laying on the rack. Cause I ain't gonna lie, you get a lot of depressed music, a lot of stuff like that when you land on the rack. Yeah. You know, not to say it's not hard. That's just not how I feel right now. So it ain't what I want to put out right now. No.
Right, to the universe.
Yeah. So what's the go-to of God that dropped like 6 days ago? Nothing from jail. That's all from out here situations I'm having or had. Yeah.
So talk about that tape real quick, cause I still want to talk about a couple things like Drew and how you met, and then Fully Focused and how y'all met. But I want to talk about the tape right now, the new tape. Who's all in the features? Who and kind of like, what was your process kind of making this one go to a guy? What's a go to a guy?
All right. Okay. Well, to be honest, the last almost, I think a year and a half, I've been with Fully Focused. But I left Fully Focused like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is breaking news.
Yeah, that day I seen you know, at the show.
Yeah.
I came out on the walker. I was 3 days out of surgery. I was supposed to perform, and I didn't. And nobody knew why. And I'm just like, dude, I'm not even supposed to. My wife mad at me for coming. Yeah. So I'm like, and I'm not getting no responses and stuff like that, though. Not to say that that's not family. That's why when you mentioned them at the beginning, right, I'm like, yeah, shout out to Fully Focused. It's all, I love them. I built real relationships with them dudes, not even having to do with music. Facts. Just in real life, we call and check on each other and stuff like that. For real. And me and Scant, we brothers. Like, you know, me and Scant, we brothers all the way, like, through and through. Okay. Like, man, so when I got shot, he wasn't bullshitting about me. He was mad. Like, he was madder than me. Really? I was happy to be alive. That nigga was mad. That nigga angry ass nigga, man. So okay, damn, I'm going chronological order.
You good. Just
all right, so June 3rd, 2023 is when Mags hit me up. Too Ready Mags. Mags hit me. I got a showcase.
I hear his name a lot, y'all.
Shout out to my nigga.
That's my dog.
He hit me up like, bro, come do this show. I got a show coming up. I keep seeing you on the gram. I see you just bought the Porsche. I see you popping the bottles. I see you doing all that other shit. Bro, at the same time, he got the unreleased music.
Yeah.
He got it. Like, it had been sent around amongst the. He like, nigga, if you don't come do some of that shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. I told all my family, like I told you, Kinsman, Barlett, my brothers, my cousins, man, we popped out about 40 deep.
Damn.
And everybody had the pink bandanas on, and we did 3 songs. We did that Call Me. If you need bricks, you can call me. We did Body, and we did Who Got a Problem. I won first place. That was June 3rd. By June 17th, Drew had got with me like, bro, what's up? Nigga, come do this show, and I wound up winning Drew thing.
Yeah, that's the run.
Matter of fact, me and Boogie Shay was.
Shout out to Boogie.
Yeah, man, shout out to Bug. I still shake and drag a bitch like a pit bull. Yeah, shout out to Bug. But yeah, we was co-winners. We had, I'm first.
I remember that.
So after I won, I did the 10 city tour with Drew and stuff like that. We hit Lorraine, Akron, Canton, Cleveland, Dayton, Columbus, everywhere. Yeah, and we was tearing them motherfuckers up, man. So
how did it feel like you just did 7 years, now you really on stage every other weekend? Like
unreal.
Real
it felt unreal, and at the same time I was still in the street. Yeah. So I'm generating my own revenue. No, at that time I was fucked up because I had just crashed my Porsche, messed up my whole motion. So literally when I say everything, as far as that 10 city tour went, I got a twin sister. I had moved in with her, and her wife was taking me to all my shows. Real shit. And like, hey bro, we getting a bottle today, whatever. I don't got nothing. Yeah. Like so, it's like man, they was. I ain't gonna lie, they held it down that whole little time frame. They held that down for a nigga, man. And so and then I had everybody popping out. It all looked great. If you go back on them videos, this shit make me look great. Yeah. But it's really all these pieces coming together. Yeah. A lot of family. It's 80% family. Like they made me look the way I look to people today. You know what I mean? They made me look good to make to make Fully Focused get interested. You know what I'm saying? Not to say Drew ain't. Drew throwing them venues. He packing them out too. He doing this one too. Yeah. It's just when I perform, it's so many of us. Different. Yeah. Yeah. It's so many of us. It's infectious. Yes. And then it's catchy. Who got a problem with me? Yeah. It get the crowd. So when we hit the next city, a lot of these same people there. Come on. Who got a problem with me? I put the mic down like. Man, they singing it like I'm like, man, this shit was unreal to a nigga, bro. And then just the whole experience. So that was June 17th. I started with Drew. We did the 10 city tour. Around September, I went to an event. That was an event that was hosted by Mon Gianni. And it was to win a feature with Poochie Trap. So it was a Fully Focused and I think Mon's shit called G. It's called Growth 1. Okay. I think G13 or something like that. But it was Fully Focused on him. So it was to win a Poochie Trap. I wasn't hip to the label yet. I'm still fresh. I'm just hitting the music scene, so I really didn't know. That ain't no knock against Poochie. I just didn't know. No, facts. I'm just like, if he worth winning the feature for, I want to go do it. So I signed up. I won 3rd place. Zabi won 2nd place. Shout out Zabi, man. And dude done grew so much since then too. No, facts. I'm talking, this was almost 2 years ago. Yeah. And my cousin Nayo, shout out to Nayo Rose, shout out to Nayo, my cousin, who had won 1st place. That's dope. In the midst of they even voted though, you know what I'm talking about? I think it was Poochie put me to the side, like, bro, I'm bringing you over, bro. I'm letting you know right now you're not about to win. Yeah, but I'm bringing you over though. Type shit. And that's how I clicked up with Fully Focused after that. Shout out John. John ended up getting a facility down there off Lakeside. Studio. I'm talking about big old little space. Big ass space. And I was locked in with the label, but I kind of stopped over the last year and a half not being with the with Andrew and them. I stopped doing like local shit because like the motto of Fully Focused is more of a national distribution. You know what I'm saying, like social media campaigns. Let's do the things that's gonna count nationwide versus local. They know who you are local. They know who you are local. Rose Count was there at the time. They know who he is locally more so than anybody else on the label.
Right.
So I felt like I ain't did enough yet to be talking about
national.
But I'm gonna follow the lead of the people who I decided to follow though.
Got you.
So you know what I'm saying? I mean I was like a year and a half and stuff like that. I mean, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. I can't pinpoint no one situation and say like this why I decided to say like yo yeah I'm gone or whatever. Yeah. But I mean you know it is what it is. Not to even just say like I'm gone. Like that's what I said.
You gotta take it into your hands.
Yeah, man, because I just respect what everybody around me did so much. Everybody around me, like, man, like, put so much into this. Everywhere we go, if we not getting a section, we go get a bottle. If we not getting a bottle, we go grab a bunch of shots. We go be the most turned people in there, all that. And this is all on account of the people I came with, my family and shit. And they doing all this just to make me look like something. Like, you know, not to say the music ain't good. The music great. But the support was better.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, you know?
That's real, though. Like, people don't be taking that, like, to heart like that. Like, people, it take a lot for y'all to come out and really turn up every week and especially when you're doing 10 shows, you know what I'm saying? Like, different cities. It's like, nah, they really believe in you. Like, and the fact that you care enough to even say that, like, that you're 90%, you're different from 90% of artists out here. Because 90% of artists, they don't even care about their own fans, let alone their family. So, like, you care about the people that actually care about you. You know what I'm saying? Not
I care about them more than myself.
You know what I'm saying? That's real.
And they feel the same way. Like, I'll jump in front of a bullet for my brother. He'll jump in front of a bullet for me. So I can't say I love him more. You know what I'm saying? You ask me, I love him more. You ask him, he love me more. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love them more than I love myself. I love my wife more than I love myself. Like, as a man, that's how you supposed to feel.
Yeah.
And at the same time, when you that type of man, you don't have bullshit people around you.
Right.
Because you know how you feel about the people you feel that way about. But when you got bullshit around you, you gonna get the short end of the stick every time.
Every time.
And
you care too much.
The people around me, if I fuck up or get fucked up or I fuck my emotion up or something like that, these are the same people I can call.
Wow.
And it ain't never nothing different.
See.
All right, bro, I might not have this for you, I got this for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need is to get back on. Bet.
Mm-hmm.
These are the same people I can call, man. Them people you want around you, bro.
No, absolutely.
You keep that in mind too. You got some, you know what I'm saying, some heavy emotion. You keep that around, you know what I mean, keep that in mind. The people around you, make sure these the ones you can call if shit tighten up.
No, facts. I'll be on that. For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
You want this, baby?
Now, we gotta talk about it. Everything, you was dropping, you was moving, you was going, and then boom, I just see online like you at the hospital.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it's just like, what the fuck? And it's like,
Whatever.
what was it at? AK?
It was an AR-223.
AR.
Yeah, AR-223.
I mean, that motherfucker could take out whole body limbs.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
So it's like,
pretty much.
Take us to that night where you in the hospital. I mean, you know, street shit. But take us to the where you done been shot and now you at the hospital. You trying to recover. You still recovering. This was last year. You know what I'm saying? So
April last year.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like this wasn't no little shit. Like on some like I got grazed on the legs type shit. Like nah, this motherfucker almost took you out.
Man, I'm talking about you see where my wife sitting there right there. I'm talking. That's how close he was. So it was close range.
Wow.
And then I want to say I appreciate you saying let's get straight to the hospital. Street shit.
Real shit.
So I appreciate that cause I was gonna curve you if you asked me. I was gonna curve you like I was at a random it was another nigga I don't even know what happened. I was about to go get some shells. I was gonna make some shit up. But yeah, skipping straight to the hospital. I mean, my wife came there, man. I think visiting hours ended at what, like 8, 9 or something at Metro. Man, when I say she spent 2 nights, 3 nights, I was there.
However many nights you stayed.
I don't think I stayed the 3rd night. I think I left the 3rd day. They said they gonna give me like a little staircase test. They had a portable staircase with like 5 steps. Said if you can make it up and down these twice, you can go home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shout out my brother Archie. He just got shot 3 days ago. They told him the same thing, but not with that specific test though. And you know, I'm gonna use his word because I pretty much said the same thing. He said, if I can't walk, I bet I make y'all think I can, so I get the fuck out of here. But that's basically what I told them. Like, man, shit, watch me walk. Man, where is they at? Go get this thing. So, yeah, I mean, my mentality was, I couldn't believe it, especially that first, like, I got shot that night. I probably sat 5-6 hours before I had to get, before I got surgery, and they went in and fixed my leg. Until then, I was laying with my, my leg straight. They put a bar through my knee because it went straight through the front of my femurs. It shattered it all the way across. Yeah. So it was messed up. It was this way. It was whatever way. So after they put the bar through my knee, and then the bar was connected to like a chain that threw a weight over the bed. Oh. Okay. So it held it in place. Straight. Yeah, it held it straight out in place. I was like that for like 5 hours until they came and did the surgery.
And you was up the whole time?
Yeah. I'm being modest. I don't want nobody to look down on Metro. They done saved a lot of people I know. but yeah, they had came did the surgery. I finally got some drugs in me. Shit. But for real, you know the most. I was gonna ask you about the pain. Yeah. Oh man, if I move, I felt the bone. I felt all that shit. I ain't feel it on the way to the hospital or nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had got a ride to the hospital. Just leave that alone. Yeah. I got a ride to the hospital by somebody I no longer speak to. Yeah. But if I'm being honest, in all honesty, I wrote the song "Broken Bones" about the guy who took me to the hospital. Really? I felt very strongly about that person.
Well, go listen to the song if you want to hear more about that.
Yeah. You know, Broken Bone. But I did mention his name. Yeah. I didn't thank him online. I didn't want to say his name. I didn't want him involved. Real shit. Like, you know, shit going on. Like you said, street shit is street shit. Yeah. So, like, you know, the most significant thing about that is after I had the surgery, when I finally had got some sleep, and I woke up, and it's like, it's not instant though. It's not instant. You just like, oh shit, I am shot.
Type shit.
Like that shit don't seem real until it's real. Yeah. You know, man. But it's been my reality for a while now, so I don't even. I'm not. Okay, the same way you wake up and get out of bed and just get out of bed. You know what I'm saying? My reality is to wake up and take my time now. Yeah. You know, versus that first time I got some sleep and woke up and
you moved.
Try it maybe. Type shit. But you like, oh shit, I am shot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit hit different. But it's been my reality for a minute now though, so I don't trip. I just still try my best to, be me.
No, and I see that. So. You've always still had a joy, happy, a smile on your face, all of that. And I truly like that is to me the ultimate sign of character. Because shit be happening, shit be really going on, and it like changes niggas' whole moods, whole energy. They don't want to be outside, they too tough now, you still with the same person I met a few years ago. Real shit show. Like, I ain't gonna say I met you 7 years before the first one, but when I met you, you still that same motherfucker today. Yeah. And a lot didn't happen. Yeah. And you going through a lot. So, man, keep that good energy, man, because that shit really does matter, man, for real.
Man, you can't bring people if like, when you somebody in your family or in your circle, you know where you impact the mood of your family members, impact the mentality of your family. If I'm on bullshit,
that's what they on.
Because it's vice versa. Yes. If bruh can't focus until this get handled.
This get handled.
Every day I call him, did you figure that out yet? Yeah. Just let me know I'm ready.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. So you can't even be on that for real. Yep. Especially when you don't know shit for real.
Right.
I don't know shit for real. You know what I mean? So, I look at it like that though. And plus everybody around me got life going on too. And they take that shit in stride. Yeah. I took 7 years in stride. Came home. Same family members I was mad at. Come to find out I'm fake mad at. Cause as soon as I come home and see the faces of my aunties and then I know we done lost two significant family members when I did my 7. Yeah. I came home and sat on my grandmother's porch, and I'm looking at everybody, and I could almost see, like the, you know, like man, I can almost see the grief.
Yeah.
You know, even though they're not currently grieving, it's a joyous occasion. But I'm looking at them and I see the difference, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like man, like okay, shout out my little brother Tom died July 30th or 31st, 2017. 30th, 2017. Man, I look at his mom and I see a disconnect. Like I see a disconnect. If the family not around and we are not just engaging or whatever, if you just catch auntie on her dolo, I see a disconnect.
Yeah.
I don't know if nobody else see that, but I was gone 7 years. Then I'm planted right back right here. So the last auntie I remember was 7 years ago. I look at my auntie Jerry, like it's just, I don't know, man. I can almost see the grief. I can see the grief on my mama Keita, who really my big cousin, but she was like a mama to me. I can see the grief when her man died, who was my uncle. You know what I'm saying? But they on two different sides of my family. So like, you know, both of them my blood. But I look at her, man, and I can see the difference. I ain't gonna say necessarily a disconnect, because she's very social, very engaging, you know, with her people and with her children. I ain't gonna say I see a disconnect with her, but I see the difference. It's a huge difference, man. And everybody who I'm like, I ain't talked to them in 7 years, or I ain't talked to them my last 6 years, or that shit meant nothing when I looked them in their faces.
Yeah.
Seriously, that shit meant nothing.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? I might have even been fake mad at my wife, but you know, that day I got out, guess who was at that gate?
No, for real.
Guess who was at that gate, man?
Yeah.
My lady, man.
Can't question that part.
Not at all.
You can't question that, because that's real.
But I want to clarify, me and her was in communication the whole time I was in there.
Real shit.
It's just we kept clashing and stuff, so I might not call for a month or something like that though. So I call myself fake mad, because I ain't thinking clearly. I'm thinking I got the mentality of an inmate. And they're in the environment, and the dudes in there that's doing real time, everything is bitter, everything is grief, everything is bullshit.
Really?
And if you got enough time, you ain't gotta have a whole lot of time. If you got enough time, that shit will stick to you. I got out and probably within 6 months realized, like, man, my thinking been wrong.
Institutionalized.
Yeah, like yeah, for sure. For sure, you could definitely put it like that. Not that exactly, but you know, the things I'm talking about fall under that though. So, you know, it's not all the way around the board, but that definitely falls under that category. Institutionalized men are pretty much spiteful and bitter, and yeah, absolutely.
They don't accept that they fade almost.
Yeah.
But they not accepted the fact of what they've done almost.
She like, they can accept they fake. The guys I know that's doing a lot of time that's like that, they accept they fake, but don't accept that it's a bunch of people around you who don't have the same fate. So it's young niggas running around this bitch happy as hell. They got 2 years or 2 months till they go home off a year bid, but they don't like it. Yeah. It's 9 o'clock at night, motherfucker. Da 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 blah blah blah.
Because they gotta live here.
Yeah.
So I feel.
I wasn't one of them young niggas. I was more so with the older niggas. Like I play cards with.
Well, you gonna be there for a minute too. You not got the high numbers, but you got some time in that motherfucker. Right.
It
ain't like you going home
my age though.
Right.
That's acting like
no facts.
I'm 28 now. I've been home. I came home at 25.
But yeah, you ain't your.
I went in at 18 though.
Type shit.
I was not with them young. I told my first 4 years I was in my Bible when I was working out.
Real shit.
I wasn't with the young niggas. I would never been in a gang in my life or nothing like that. Nothing of the sort. Man, they told us growing up and broke about, man. Man, bro, your family is your gang. Yeah. And that's how we've been living our whole life. And we still don't even call family when shit go on. We try to handle it ourselves right then and there. Win the losing. Then I come let you know what happened. Yeah. If I call you, it's serious. Yeah. Or if I call, but I ain't gonna lie, I had to swallow a couple pills though since I've been hurt. I done had to make them calls. Like, bro, man, I can't take on the world right now. You know what I mean?
Nah, for real. But you really.
But my mind is to take on the world. Though.
But you see who's there with you when you, in these times, and that's the big part. So like, man, and I know you actually gonna appreciate that and see it and take care of that. So man, I appreciate you, man. This has been one of them. I love this one because this is really the truth. you know, like what you really been through, what you really going through, and you had a smile on your face the whole time. Like who does? Like no, people be bitter, bruh. People be having jobs, not even in jail, and be bitter. It's like, nigga, you go to work every day and go home. Like, shut up.
Right.
Niggas can't go home. Like,
I say one thing about prison. Prison make you, after you experience
Appreciate
it make you come out here and be like, what the fuck is you mad
exactly,
at, man?
exactly.
So that's how I gotta agree with you on that.
When I talk to my cousin, and he's smiling, laughing. He been in there 15 years. And he still got 10 more to go. I'm like, how the fuck can I be ever upset?
That is
about
rare.
Shit.
That's rare. What's your cousin name?
Damian.
Oh no, I don't know him.
He in Mansfield.
Okay, yeah, I ain't been to the field. I started in Toledo, then I went to Lake Erie. I did my last 5 in Lake Erie.
Type shit, yeah.
I almost got kicked out that bitch a couple times. I caught a charge down there while I was doing my 7. Luckily, man, listen, at the time, I got caught with a whole bunch of tone.
Okay.
And I lightweight was a nigga who, my bad, I fucked up the birthday card through the mail game. That was me. Cause I got caught with my birthday cards just landed.
Yeah.
I got caught with so many.
Them bitches was going up.
Oh,
them bitches was going up.
You know, it's like, fuck the legal work, fuck the sheets. Yeah. I got caught with the birthday. They was not on to them.
No, they wasn't.
Birthday, Valentine's Day, Memorial Day. Well, I don't give a fuck. What if you can buy a car for it, man, I had them.
Yeah. So
I got popped with all of them. No more was coming through. The whole compound was mad at me, man. What? I wound up catching a F4 drug distribution charge or some shit like that. But I got my time ran concurrent, like with my 7 though, right? But this the thing. At the time I went to sentencing, I had 5 days less than a year left. So my out date was October 1st, 2022. Mm-hmm. I had 5 days less than a year. They gave me a year ran concurrent, so it pushed my out date back 5 days. 5 days to October 6th. I was
that's a year.
October 1st game, bro. I was pissed. I was pissed. Why am I still here? I supposed to be home on the 1st of the fucking month.
Oh god.
I was about to hit everybody's pockets when I came home. Like, yeah, it's the first, niggas.
Oh god.
Man, not at all. That shit over with. But no, niggas still showed dumb love. When I came home, man, niggas showed dumb love. Like my brother gave me like $500. My daddy gave me $500. My one partner gave me a band. That's my other nigga, he went and bought me some pants I never heard of. Some Kasubi pants.
Damn. Okay.
I still ain't heard nobody say nothing about them before or after that.
Yeah,
so okay, he can do that. Listen, them pants was $300, man. Damn. Like some burgundy, leather joints with some gold letters and shit on. Oh, they was hard though. And he gave me some Gucci shoes.
Oh yeah.
So I got blessed when I came home, and I ain't fuck up. I fucked up a little bit, like, you know, out of like 2 bands, I probably got down to like my last like 600. Yeah. 500 or something. I'm like, damn, hold on, I gotta do something.
Do something with this.
I'm about to have nothing.
You fucked up again.
Man, I'd have made the necessary calls and dove back in it. I probably was out the streets for probably 2 months when I came home.
Well, man, I don't want to get too much into that because you got a lot of in the case, you got a lot of shit going on, and you know we hot, so the feds be watching us, but they watching some positivity, like, oh shit, he might be getting his life together. He on the network, come on.
I'm 6 months clean from any street activity.
That's what we need to hear. Oh, come on, for real.
Okay. I'm 6 months clean from any street activity.
From any alleged street activity, first off, because it was all allegedly anyway until they
right.
But thank you, man. Thank you just for being you, man. You always got light to you, man.
I appreciate you too.
For sure. I appreciate you.
The last thing we do here, man, is called Get It Off Your Chest, man. I just want to talk to your fans if you gotta if unfortunately something does happen in the course in 7 days and they need to just hear your voice one time. Man, just talk to your people one time and your family and just let them know what's up.
All right. It's going to be a different message to my family and my fans. You know, to my fans, I just dropped that tape. I probably got enough music to drop another EP or something if something was to happen and stuff in a week. I ain't got that much built up, but I got a little something else that'll be coming your way. That was to go to a God, you know, I mean, that whole EP, that whole mixtape. I mean, I put a lot in that about the last year or two. I really want y'all to, you know, tap in with that. And I'm showing y'all, I know everybody want that Who Got a Problem brick. Like, it's that, but it evolved at the same time, too. So I just want y'all to know that. And if anybody deserve y'all support, it's somebody who will appreciate it, though. And I fancy myself as somebody who will appreciate it. And let my appreciation be known. To my family, I fucked up. I made some mistakes that I was being made aware of constantly, and continue to make those mistakes. Like, especially to my wife, I made a lot of mistakes when me and her wanted to get. None of my cases was I in a relationship with with my wife now. So I kept getting into it with her and breaking up or leaving because I didn't want to hear her mouth. But now look at me married to her and I just hear her mouth. So that was a waste of time. That was a huge waste of time. And I made a lot of mistakes during that waste of time. And I love all y'all, my wife, my family, and my fans. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all made the music. Y'all made Brickfair what he is today. The fans and family and my wife. And to my family, y'all made Carlos who he is today. So I appreciate all y'all.
Real shit, man. That was some real shit. One of the realest we done heard. It's the King T Network. We out of here, man. Peace.
Let's go.